Peace and love to everyone tuning into the Diamonds Radio Show tonight. I'm your hostess, Two Fly, as always, and I am here on the Diamonds Radio Show. I forgot where I was going with that little intro. Okay, so it is Friday, the 22nd of April, 2016. It's 9 o'clock. I know my show's late again tonight, but y'all know I'm an air sign. I just go with the flow, okay? I do what I want when I want. So I don't really do my shows Monday through Friday, but I mean, I guess y'all caught on to that, right? So what are we talking about tonight? Well, first off, we're gonna have an open rant, but in reality, I really want to talk about Black people's current condition. Um, I mean, what are Black people's current condition, and it's also like an open rant, so if you're just tuning into the show like after the show actually airs, you can like skip through, and knowing me and my random ass, we're gonna talk, about a lot of different subjects, not just this one, so that's just a reminder. I'm also going to have the phone lines open tonight for anyone who would like to participate in the conversation as well. Again, it's open rant night, but I will have the phone lines open if you want to call in, and maybe you got an open rant or something, who knows? But like I said, tonight is open rant night. Mostly though, I want to talk about is, Black people's current condition. Every time something happens in the media, of course, we emotionally react and et cetera, et cetera. But then it kind of allows some of us to kind of step back and realize where we're really at in terms of the condition of Black people just in America. Forget the world right now, or even just forget Africa. Let's just talk about it in America. What is our condition? Where are we at? What's going on? So of course, I have my opinions on it. Of course, you know. I'm going to be open and honest. Everybody be coming down my neck because of my opinion. And I just be like, leave me alone. Like, let me have my opinion. Like, it's not hurting nobody. And if my opinion is like really going to change people, change their opinion, then good for them, because I think my fucking opinion is pretty motherfucking dandy. Okay. uh but if you actually like, I just put the number in the chat, or not in the chat, I'm gonna put the number in the description, so if you want to call in while I'm live, I'll be live for like maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depends how the conversation goes. What's up, DJ AG? How you doing? What's up, David? How are you doing? If I'm not active on Facebook, it's because I deleted it. Okay, that's cool. Fuck Facebook. Facebook's not that important anyway. But yeah, it's never gonna know this permanently deletes it. I don't know. I don't know how Facebook works. But anyway, so Black people's current condition. First and foremost, I think we have a general understanding that not a lot of people are awake or aware. Let's just say, if we're gonna go on, out of a scale of like 100%, let's just say maybe at least like 80% or so are not actually awake, aware, and then the other 20%, half of that 20, half of it, 10% of the 20, is actually just frauds, and agents, and people that's just coming in to just cause just drama. So then you really only have like 10% that's like actually, of course, my opinion, but that's actually like conscious. So how is it that we can work with just the 10% and weed out the other motherfuckers? That's really what we want to know. That's really what we should be talking about. But the truth is, we can't. The truth is, we do need them. We need them coons and all them, Master loving Negroes to keep loving Master. I want you to do exactly what it is that you want to do. If loving Master's gonna make you happy, that's okay. But what makes me happy is to call your ass a motherfucking coon, a peckerwood lover. You know what I mean? So respect my opinion and I'll respect yours. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. But we need them in on all serious note, only because it's easier to distinguish, okay, who's really about this life and who's not. Y'all already know how I feel about entertainers, celebrities. They all can kiss my motherfucking ass, every last one of them. There is not one that I'm like, yes, yes. I think when anyone gets into that line of business, you're a fucking sellout, and there's no such thing as you gonna infiltrate the system or you gonna change the game. Fuck that. Figure out how to do shit on your own. You know what I mean? But that's another story. But in terms of like, uh, sorry, in terms of like, black people's current condition, like I was saying, we do need them coons and those other individuals that irritate us with their opinions, only because, like I said, it helps us to distinguish who we shouldn't be messing with. And then when things like, celebrities die or people get killed in the streets or whatever's going on in the media, it allows us to be like, okay, well, look, we're going to give you another opportunity to, basically get with this shit. A lot of people, they don't care that black people are dying in the street, but they care, when celebrities die. So, a young lady, Amy Joyner, she died because she was jumped and beaten, out of Delaware. You got them three other girls in, I forget what state that was, but where the police just kind of watched them drown or something like that. I haven't been able to look at the full story, but it's like, you don't want to talk about that, but you want to talk about the celebrity news and the deaths of these celebrities. Like, don't nobody care. That's all bullshit. But that helps me because the whole time I'm thinking a lot of y'all is really conscious and aware and spiritual, and I'm gonna be able to work with you, and we're gonna be able to build a community and grow together and evolve together. And I'm realizing you're fucking not. You're not even on the fucking same level. And it's okay though, but certain people can't work with other individuals. If you're on a certain level of consciousness, certain things are just gonna fucking irritate you. I'm not gonna sit in a room and have a conversation about the great things that any entertainer is doing or has done. None of you guys are fucking doing anything that is fucking worthwhile, because if you were doing it, you would be more vocal about it, and you would actually be out here to not just speak on it, but actually be the change that you want to see. We could talk all fucking day, but I can't just sit on here and talk to y'all all day. I gotta actually be in the community with the kids, and I have to actually have talk to them so I can come back and have a better understanding of what it is I'm actually fighting for. Because in reality, I'm fighting for the future of of the generation of children coming up. You know what I mean? So if I don't even know what's going on in their lives and their struggles and whatever they're upset about, basically, you know what I mean, then I cannot help them. And that's the whole purpose of, the Diamonds radio show, is ultimately to bring awareness and to help the kids, because the kids is the future. The children is the future. Remember that. It's always about the children. But when we talk about, our current situation right now in America, especially, it's just kind of like we don't care about the fucking kids. When if we want to talk about the Prince situation real quick, it's kind of like y'all demonize fucking Jaden Smith for wearing and basically doing the same things that Prince did, but because Prince was lyrical genius, and because he was business savvy, we're supposed to take a page out of his book and support him and love him. Fuck that shit. Like, I don't, the nigga, the general public who has their opinion about Prince, the simple fact is this: they're not fucking spiritual. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So the fact that they'll sit up here and say all these niggas is gay in hip hop and stuff, and you'll turn around but then sit up here and support Prince and say it was because his third eye was open and he knew more, and et cetera, et cetera. Like I said yesterday, I just think it's a crock of bullshit. It's just a fucking crock of bullshit. I don't care that you're donating money to Trayvon Martin's parents and all that other shit anymore. You know why? Because I'm starting to realize even these murders of our young kids out here are fucking setups. Parents is in on it as well. This is why they gave Sandra Bland a fucking street. She ain't even fucking been dead a fucking year yet. She didn't get justice, but you gonna give her a motherfucking street within a year? When 6 other women during that time as well was killed in the same manner, but they said it was suicide. Y'all got me fucked up. I don't believe this shit no more when they out here killing our people and stuff. And it's all a fucking big game. It's just a fucking game. And so again, when we're talking about the celebrities, I'm just like, damn, like y'all just really caught up on the celebrities. Like that's just so like that's so important to you. Like I mean, at the end of the day, like it's just y'all, it be irritating me, because it's a certain level. People show they asses basically when they talk and when they post online. So like I said, it's showing your ass. And when we have situations like this shit going on with the celebrities dying all the time, it's just showing like, what's our condition? We're in a fucked up condition. That's what it is. But it's okay. See, because you always got to look on the positive side. You always got to understand that there's always positivity to every negative situation that comes to be. Or there's always forces that are going to be there that are going to discourage you, or, probably enable you to go down the wrong path. But you have to, like, fix yourself. Meaning, it's fucked up right now on a global spectrum. But if you fix yourself, you'll realize, at least within your circle, everything will be cool. See, the more that I grow and evolve in my consciousness, the more that and the more that I kind of step back and listen and look and reevaluate and critique myself, the more that I realize as long as I work on myself and better myself, that is the best gift I can give to the world. That's the best way that I can help society. I can't go and actually physically make this person do what I want and act how I want and think the way that I want them to think. I can't do that. What I can do is do what I'm doing right now and share my opinion and try to have a dialogue and conversation. So at least if you don't agree with my opinion, that's cool. But at least we can have a dialogue about it, and we can understand each other. That's what the whole unity situation with Black people is about. We cannot understand each other. We don't want to understand each other. We want to, be disagreeable and not try to just be like, okay, you know what, that's your opinion, I don't agree with it, but I still love you, Black power. You know what I mean? We can't do that. That's really selfish. And I think when we sit up here and we keep trying to nitpick particular people, and it's like, you got to fix yourself. Now, if you're calling out frauds and you're trying to bring attention to the fact that a lot of these people that we're celebrating as a mass group of Black people are actually, being used, because some of them don't even know that they're being used. Some of them are really agents. Some of them are just, a fucking coon and just don't know no better. You know what I mean? And regardless of which one that you're dealing with, we have to understand that the only way that I can help the situation is to call out the fakeness and the bullshit, but at the same time work on myself. I mean, that's just what it is. Like I said, a lot of people aren't working on themselves, and you can tell when people aren't working on themselves because they're really wishy-washy in their opinion, and it's like they pick and choose when they want to have an opinion, and they only want to have an opinion when they disagree with you. That says something way deeper, in your character, especially like something's wrong with you, um but like I said, it's just about yourself. If you work on yourself, then it's a guarantee that you're going to be able to fix the world. Because for one, when you're working on yourself, you are going to be accomplishing something. You are going to be motivated and inspired now. You're going to actually achieve whatever goal it is that you've been upset or depressed or sad about. So that when you're happy, more positive things come in your life. When you're happy, you have more positive thoughts, which means you attract more positive things. That's all it is. So, of course, you and your friends and everyone around you are going to live a more happy, peaceful life because you're trying to live that life. But if just, a total complete ratchet and you ain't got no, you aren't balanced out with no level of consciousness, then, sweetheart, you're going to be a little thought bucket running around here. And we don't have time for those anymore. You have the world's one of the world's, biggest thoughts, Black China, and, Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner teaming up, basically, to basically promote, Thoughtville. What's Thoughtville to fly? Thoughtville is when a whole bunch of fucking hoes who sold their pussy and who showed their asses for fucking fame go from point A all the way to fucking point Z. So basically going to fucking being a hoe to try to pretend that they're fucking Mother Teresa, which they're fucking not. And they're sitting up here playing a game in front of our youth, and our youth are sitting here eating that shit up. Like, y'all don't even know. Oh, AG going in the chat room right now. Oh, AG don't play. Anyway, so when you have these celebrities, you have these thought buckets all over social media. And these are what our young women especially are looking up to. Our young men are lusting after these thought buckets. Our young men love these hoes, okay? The more thoughtiness she is, the more that he lusts after her. And it's all a psychological thing. We understand that the television and the music and the media play a significant role in controlling our kids, manipulating our kids, brainwashing our kids. You know what I mean? And I'm not a parent, but y'all parents and the people that is out here raising the kids, the children and stuff, y'all need to be out here trying to show them who it is that is actually an inspiring, role model, someone that you actually should follow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying freaking follow me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, find somebody else aside from these celebrities that just aren't doing anything. They're worth nothing. They ain't got no motherfucking substance, okay? And what the kids are doing is they're seeing how these celebrities are getting famous, and they're getting famous through their yawning. That's what they're doing. They're prostituting themselves out. They're hoeing themselves out. They're some fucking hoes. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And people want to say, well, at least they, at least they did it. And, they take all the criticism, they get it. It's still strong to do that. And people make mistakes. No, it's not a mistake to decide that you want to sell your pussy for a living. Give me a fucking break. Own up to your bullshit. And if you're gonna sell your pussy for a living, keep that shit under wraps. If you want to be a hoe, keep that shit under wraps. That doesn't need to be put out in the that don't need to be put out in the media. That doesn't need to be glorified all the time. It's glorified by both men and women. It's glorified by women in terms of the whole lesbian sexuality shit. And it's glorified by the men in terms of they just want to see some ass and titties and see, a thick bitch twerk. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it becomes a situation where it's like, okay, this is why we're in the situation that we're in right now, black people. Because the youth are our future. So had people been talking to, let's say, my generation of kids while we were growing up, because I didn't really get talked too much. I didn't really hear too many people talking to us. We just kind of just was able to just kind of do whatever the hell you wanted to do. Like, not necessarily me, but a lot of my friends were able to do what they wanted to do. Like, boys spending the night at their house, going out to parties really late. You know what I mean? Smoking and drinking before of age, I wasn't perfect, but I didn't even fucking drink until I was like 18, like 17, no, like 16. I was a junior in high school, so I was 16 when I was a junior. So I was about 16 when I actually, had my first drink. And even then, my mom didn't let me stay out past 10. It was just certain things that I just, like, I looked at how I grew up and I looked at how the people grew up, and I was like, this is why all y'all bitches got kids now. Almost everybody went to high school and got 1 or 2 babies. Almost everyone. No boyfriend, no husband, no nothing. Living at home with mama, no education, no nothing. Like, more than half, not even more than half, like over more than half of the people I went to high school with got a goddamn baby or multiple. The shit, it's like, it gets frustrating. Because it's like when like what it is that we could do to help our people, but that it's going to take time, and you're going to have to actually put in time, and it's going to take, a process. It just gets a little, frustrating, but we all have to kind of keep hoping. We all have to do our part. Once you find your purpose in life, you're set. Walk in your purpose. Do what it is that you think is going to help your people. But I don't think that we were put here to be selfish and just work on ourselves. I think sometimes we need to take time to be by ourselves and kind of, work on our inner selves. But I think we are here to help people, and the way that we can help people is to first, guess what? Work on yourself. If you get your shit together and you learn whatever it is that you want to learn, whatever's going to make you happy, you realize you want to do more things. I realize the more that I'm happy, the more that I want to do for my people, the more that I'm extending a hand, and et cetera, and et cetera. So it's just like, it's a beautiful thing when you personally see yourself evolving as well, and you see like, okay, like I know y'all can tell I've been getting like a lot calmer, because I'm really emotional and really expressive. But like I said, I can't help any of my people if I don't help myself first. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all, find out what it is that you want to do, and let's figure out how we can work together and help each other. Let's learn how to barter and trade. You know what I mean? If you, I don't know, you build websites, when someone else fucking, I don't know, makes lotion, well, look, I'll build your website if you give me X amount of lotion to sell or something, like, but it's not just about like cash money. We should learn how to barter and trade with each other. And I know I get it. We're not going to have a perfect utopia, you know what I mean? But that's why I said we're going to have like, 5 or 10% of the world is going to be the ones that's really going to participate in the uplifting of black people. And at the end of the day, if you're not trying to uplift our black people, I don't fuck with you. And when I mean uplift our black people, I mean 24 hours a motherfucking day. I don't care. I don't have time to sit up here and try to give you a pass because you want to go and fucking have a coon moment. You know better. That shit don't make no sense. That's why they say. That's exactly why they say. When you know better, you do better. So a lot of y'all motherfuckers know better and y'all choose to not do better. You pick and choose when you want to do better. You pick and choose when you want to help the black people and when you want to defend the black woman and when you want to defend the black man. You pick and choose and you do shit at your fucking leisure. And I just think that's selfish because I mean, look at what our ancestors have went through. You know, they easily whoops. Sorry. They easily what was I saying? They easily I forgot what I was even fucking saying. If I was any anyway, we have somebody on the line, so we're just gonna go to the phone lines. Is this line? Here we go. We're gonna go to the phone lines. So area code 310. You are live on the Diamonds Radio Show. What do you want to add to our conversation?
I'm really just checking to make sure, because I know you by yourself and you be trying to make sure everything working, make sure all the, equipment is running properly.
Yes, it's all working. You know, I'm glad you told me about the phone. It was on mute because I was doing something earlier.
So,
So, and then I never like put it off mute, but I mean, at least you told me, girl.
but while I'm here then, it's a whole bunch of people supposed to be conscious.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, this, not only the Prince thing, but just in general, like, I seen this one dude on Facebook, everything he commented is black conscious, black conscious, black conscious, black conscious. Then one day he like, oh, my daughter's mama's a Mexican. Like, no, wait a minute. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
So your penis isn't conscious, but you are. I'm so confused. And then your daughter's in a Greek sorority. But I thought she was conscious. Which one is it? She out here paddling bitches in these streets. Black women. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Because a lot of people is just conscious for the sake of hearing themselves speak.
Right.
And I long for the days when you would have some more like Steve Coakley's emerge, Not just talking about the white man, but who specifically? You know what I'm saying? Who specifically are you talking about? Let's talk about the Rothschilds. Let's talk about the Bilderberg Group. Ice Cube just put out a movie. He want to apologize for teaching everybody how to call each other niggas instead of brothers. You want to apologize for that, but you want to talk about Chicago violence. But you won't address the fact that the Nation of Islam is in Chicago, and I don't understand how it is that Nation of Islam is coming out of Chicago. Obama said he was community organized, and I don't know what he was doing creating picnics, because it looks like y'all not doing shit. And then on top of that, how about we talk about the mob that was in Chicago? How about we talk about the infrastructure in the Midwest? The Midwest looks deserted. It's just miles and miles of empty buildings, empty houses going up for foreclosure. You could buy them I done seen shit houses for sale for $100. It's that pathetic. Nobody is addressing this. Nobody is talking about this. So it's victim blaming to come out here and say, stop shooting each other. These niggas literally don't have nothing else to do. Then on top of the fact they don't have nothing else to do, they listen to music all day telling them, you're a nigga, go out, shoot, go out and kill, fuck these hoes and get high.
Wow.
And that's what they bobbing their head to. And NWA is the one who made sure that is what was widely promoted. And when C. Dolores Tucker came out here and told y'all, okay, you let these corporations exploit you, one day you're going to look up and this is the only kind of music that's going to be created, and your daughter's just going to turn into them bitches and them hoes that you singing about, and she didn't lie. She said y'all going to have to fight the civil rights movement all over again. She wasn't lying. And Will Tupac called her a motherfucker. But she got to live to a ripe old age, and he didn't, so who's stupid?
Ooh.
So it's time to really call this shit down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here for these celebrities because I've been in the entertainment industry for 15 years and I know what the fuck is going on. I'm the only person who would say in a public forum, Quincy Jones is a pervert. He's a pedophile and a pervert. Nobody else want to talk about the shit. But meanwhile, nobody ain't making no money in the music industry. So not only are you being sold out by these celebrities, but you're not being sold out for money because they don't have no money. You're being sold out just so they can still get into the goddamn parties.
That part.
Black China's Mama Tokyo Tony don't even have a car.
Don't even have a car.
So you're not being sold out for the money. You're being sold out just so they can go and rub elbows with these coons.
The fame.
So we have the cooneries going on a class level. Because my heart goes out to these kids in the hood that are literally ignorant, who don't know no better. My heart don't go out to a motherfucker like Nipsey Hussle who lives in a middle class neighborhood, who has Middle Eastern parents, who bought that goddamn store he keeps fronting in, while he got all these niggas talking about Trump in the goddamn music video, where you could have very well put on a business suit and got your ass on CNN or Fox or any one of these. You know what I'm saying? You could have then got your ass on one of these media outlets and articulated your argument properly.
Exactly.
Snoop Dogg, same thing. He's mad at Schwarzenegger. You could have went on Fox. All these people, these white folks love these niggas. You could have put a suit on. You could go and explain to them why you feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger is a racist. You could have done that in an articulate way. But instead, what you choose to do is continue to play up and play out a nigga stereotype that only puts the target on the back of the people in the hood that you leave behind when Snoop don't get to the hood. I got his Apple facts, his car facts too. He never sold dope. He was never a crip. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm just, what do you say? Watchman.com is a site where you can buy land. Good look for that, Jay. But it's just like, so these people have to be checked, and they have to be checked again because this is all these kids are seeing. Just like C. Dolores Tucker said, it's different when you're coming up in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, even the 90s, where you have educated people out here in the forefront, and then you also have the buffoons. So you know, okay, well, as a child, I only got so long to be ignorant, but then at some point I have to grow up. But now you got two Chinese who is 40-something years old who looks, dressed, talks, and acts like a 17-year-old. So they believe they can continue this foolishness forever.
That's real.
And it's not okay.
Anybody got time for that? And this is why we have to talk about this shit. And this is why when these incidents happen, anything with any celebrity, yeah, I don't want to give my energy to the celebrity, but I want to give my energy to the people that decide that they want to support this celebrity and they want to talk about it. I don't care about that motherfucker. I don't care if the nigga died. I don't care if he was on drugs. I don't care if who, they, them, me, she, her killed the fucker. I don't give a damn. What I care about is my black people that are sitting here mourning this nigga. What I care about is my black people sitting here talking about some, well, Young Thug and them is gay and fuck them, but Prince, we gonna give him a pass, him and Michael. I'm sorry, but how many times do I can motherfucking tell y'all these light-skinned people can't be fucking trusted? That's all I'm saying.
Well, look, and let me address what David just said in the chat room, because he said, you know, I heard the civil rights movement was about higher class blacks, and I want to be around middle and lower class blacks. Let me tell you this. I'm from South Central, you know what I'm saying? I went through all kind of racism and shit because my parents went out of their way to put me in school with white folks. So I went to an HBCU to make sure that I at least wasn't getting called a nigga while I'm trying to get my little bachelor's degree. And I thought that while I was there, we were going to network and we were going to be able to have each other's backs. And when I came out of college, I'm supposed to have all of these relationships and friendships with other black people and we could build together. And that's not what happened. I get there to find out that you have to be a part of the Booty Boulay. You have to join one of these goddamn sororities and fraternities in order for you to have any type of networking going on with these black folks. I found out that these people have generations of money because they are coming from I'm talking centuries long. They have a 100-year plan that was started really by mulattoes to be up under these white people's ass. Boulay is somebody, it stands for advisor to the king. Okay, so we have been getting sold out. Martin Luther King, he's the alpha. Anybody who got any letters behind their name, you have to give them the side eye. Jamal Bryant, one of the biggest, most prolific pastors right now, he's a Catholic. That's why he couldn't keep his legs, his penis in between his, pants while he was out here married. So these preachers that we have speaking over these congregations, they are also idol worshipers. Okay? Now, I know a whole lot about that Greek system, and every last one of them has a different Greek deity that they are worshiping. When I say worship, I don't mean just calling the name out. They build an altar with candles and everything. That's the big fucking secret. That's the big secret. And when you're not a part about that, you're not a part of that, it don't matter if we went to the same university. But did you pledge this bullshit with me? They want to know, will you be humiliated? And will you buy your way into the next level? And for me, the answer was absolutely not. I will punch all you bitches in the face. And nobody got time for that. I done been through too much shit to be getting ass paddled. But when you come through a sheltered environment, and you come from a long line of coons, that pledging process, they think is really going through something. They think crossing through the burning sands, they think they're really earning some kind of black stripes when them motherfuckers haven't been through shit. So if you are Greek and your family member is Greek and you are offended, I'm glad. You should be fucking offended. And y'all need to renounce that bullshit. I'm done.
Well, I have nothing else to say. And let me see if I have anyone else online. And I have no one else online, so y'all know I'm about to take the high road. I'm about to get out of here, okay? I know I be trying to get in and get out, dip in, dip out, okay? Let me see. Monday, I'll be back on Monday. I have the weekend off. I'm gonna chill. I gotta work on some things this weekend. Remember, claim Malcolm X Day all over the world, nationwide. It's gonna be in ATL, in the DMV area, in Texas, in Vegas, out here in Los Angeles. Hopefully, we can get the Bay to participate or come down here with us. We got Kenya, Ghana. I think we got Canada. So, if I didn't mention your state, it's probably something happening, but really small. And if you contact me or contact me on the Facebook, Diamonds Radio, Diamonds with a Y, M, not an IA. You find me, you hit me up, hey, where's the group at? I'll send you the group so you can actually find whoever is in your city participating in the Claim Malcolm X Day. All it is a celebration to honor the great legacy that Malcolm X left behind. You know, he left us so many jewels, you know, and unfortunately well, not unfortunately, but when he did what he was supposed to do, he transitioned. You know, the greats die young. You know, that's some truth to it, you know. So we have to make sure that, you know, all of us, we care. I mean, we care so much about fucking Prince. It seems like I can't wait for Malcolm X birthday to come around. I want everybody's profile pictures to be changed. I want everything, Malcolm X, everything. Because if y'all care this much about this motherfucking Prince, y'all gotta fucking worship the ground Malcolm X walks on. That's just my analogy, you know. But we gonna see come May 19th. We gonna see. So yeah, everybody, hope everyone has a peaceful and loving weekend. Remember, you know, meditate, get some you time, and focus on getting yourself together. Fuck whoever got a negative opinion. Fuck whoever got anything to say that you know, goes against what you're doing. If you think you're doing something right, the fuck them. You know, I talk shit all the time about House of Consciousness and Umar and them, but my thing is this: if they think in their heart, you know, that they doing right, then that's on them. But I know that they know that they not doing right. So when I talk shit, I know the shit resonates with their soul. And then they get mad and they send their trolls for me. You know, trolls like, you know, the nigga in the chime right now. Stop coming for me, niggas. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. And y'all don't want to come for me. That black girl magic is real. Okay? So on that note, I will see everybody on Monday. I love you all. Be safe. Love you. Peace and love. Look how the music just went out already. As soon as I ended the show, the music went out. All right. Peace.